The world is full of places so unreal that they make you question everything you know about our planet. Imagine a crater that's been burning for decades, or a river so hot it can literally boil anything that falls into it. These aren't scenes from a movie. They actually exist right here on Earth. So buckle up, because we're about to explore some of the strangest and most unbelievable places on the planet. These are the top 10 impossible places on Earth you won't believe exist. Let's begin. The door to hell, Turkmenistan. In the middle of the Karakum Desert, far from any sign of life, there's a massive crater that has been burning for over 50 years. Locals call it the door to hell, and when you see it, you'll understand why. In 1971, Soviet scientists were drilling for natural gas when the ground suddenly collapsed, swallowing their equipment and forming a huge pit more than 200 feet wide. To stop dangerous gas from spreading, they set it on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few days. But those few days turned into weeks, months, and then decades. The flames are still burning today, endlessly fueled by gas beneath the Earth's surface. Standing near it feels like facing another world. The heat is intense, the air smells of sulfur, and at night, the fiery glow can be seen from miles away. It's haunting, mysterious, and completely mesmerizing, a literal gate to the underworld right here on Earth. Lake Natron, Tanzania. If you ever visit northern Tanzania, you might see a bright red lake shimmering under the sun. It looks beautiful, almost magical, but this lake is as deadly as it is stunning. Lake Natron's water is highly alkaline, with a pH level close to that of ammonia. Temperatures can reach 60 degrees Celsius, making it one of the harshest environments on the planet. Animals that fall into the water don't survive. Their bodies get preserved by the salt, turning into eerie stone-like figures. Yet, despite the danger, life finds a way. Certain flamingos and microorganisms not only survive here, but thrive. The contrast between life and death gives Lake Natron an almost supernatural aura. It's as if nature is showing us both its cruelty and creativity at the same time. Blood Falls, Antarctica. Antarctica is a land of endless ice and snow, but hidden within its frozen world is something that looks like a scene from a horror movie, a waterfall that flows red like blood. For years, scientists couldn't explain why. It turns out the color comes from iron-rich water flowing out from deep beneath the glacier. When it meets oxygen, the iron rusts, giving it that blood-red color. But the real mystery lies below. Underneath the glacier is an ancient hidden lake sealed off for nearly 2 million years. Inside, tiny organisms survive without sunlight, heat, or oxygen. This discovery shocked scientists because it shows that life can exist in the most extreme conditions, even one similar to Mars. Blood Falls is more than just a strange natural wonder. It's a window into what life might look like beyond our planet. Mount Roraima, South America. In the borderlands of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana, there's a mountain that looks like something straight out of a dream. Mount Roraima stands tall with its flat top rising above the clouds like a massive stone table. Its cliffs rise more than 1,000 feet high, making it nearly impossible to climb except from one narrow path. The top is like an island in the sky, cut off from the world for millions of years. Because of that isolation, the plants and animals that live up there are unique, species found nowhere else on Earth. Many explorers describe it as stepping into a lost world. Mist covers the ground, strange plants twist toward the sunlight, and waterfalls plunge from the edges into the clouds below. Mount Roraima has inspired ancient myths, and even the floating mountains in the movie Avatar. It's a place where time seems to stand still, untouched by the modern world. The boiling river, Peru. Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest flows a river so hot it can literally cook anything that falls in. For years it was thought to be a legend, a story told by locals about a river that kills. But when scientists finally found it, they couldn't believe their eyes. The river's temperature can reach up to 95 degrees Celsius, almost at the boiling point. It's hundreds of miles away from any volcano, so the source of its heat is still a mystery. Most scientists believe it comes from geothermal energy deep within the Earth's crust. As you walk beside it, steam rises all around you. The air feels thick and heavy, and the sound of bubbling water fills your ears. It's both beautiful and terrifying, proof that nature doesn't always play by the rules. The Blue Lava Volcano, Indonesia. On the island of Java in Indonesia, there's a volcano that glows with bright blue fire at night. It's one of the most surreal sights on Earth. The Kawah Ijen volcano produces this electric blue glow, not from the lava itself, but from sulfuric gases that ignite when they hit the air at extreme temperatures. The result is a river of glowing blue flames running down the mountain. It looks otherworldly, almost like magic, but it's very real. Despite the danger, local miners work here every day, collecting chunks of sulfur amid the toxic smoke and heat. Watching them move through the glowing haze feels like seeing humans walk through a living dream or a nightmare. Socotra Island, Yemen. Far off the coast of Yemen lies Socotra Island, often called the most alien-looking place on Earth. When you arrive, it feels like you've landed on another planet. The island is filled with strange and twisted trees, especially the dragon blood tree, which has a thick red sap that ancient people believed had healing powers. Many plants and animals here can't be found anywhere else because Socotra has been isolated from the rest of the world for millions of years. The landscapes are otherworldly, with white sands, rocky plateaus, and valleys filled with bizarre plants that look like they belong in science fiction. Socotra is nature's art gallery, showing us what evolution can do when left completely alone. The Eternal Flame Falls, USA. In a quiet park in western New York, there's something that looks impossible. A tiny flame burning right behind a waterfall. It's called the Eternal Flame Falls, and yes, it's completely real. The flame is fueled by natural gas escaping from deep within the rock. The fascinating part is that it stays lit even as water flows right over it. Scientists have tried to figure out why the gas doesn't get extinguished, but the answer isn't fully clear. At night, when the light of the flame flickers through the curtain of water, it looks magical, a perfect blend of fire and water living together in harmony. It's small, but it feels like a hidden miracle of the Earth. The Underwater Waterfall, Mauritius. Off the coast of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean, there's a view that makes your eyes doubt reality. From above, it looks like a massive underwater waterfall plunging deep into the sea, but it's actually an illusion. What you're seeing is sand and silt being pulled down the steep drop-off of the continental shelf. The powerful ocean currents make it look like the water itself is falling. Seen from the air, it's breathtaking. A perfect example of how nature can trick us into believing the impossible. It's one of the most photographed spots in the world, and for good reason. No matter how many times you look at it, your brain still refuses to believe what your eyes are seeing. The Catatumbo Lightning, Venezuela. For the #1 spot, we travel to Lake Maracaibo in Venezuela, where the sky lights up almost every night in a non-stop lightning storm. It's called the Catatumbo Lightning, and it's unlike anything else on Earth. This phenomenon happens up to 260 nights a year, sometimes with over 280 strikes per hour. The lightning is so constant and so bright that sailors once used it as a natural lighthouse to guide their ships. Scientists believe it's caused by a mix of warm Caribbean winds, methane from the swamps, and the surrounding mountains trapping the air, creating the perfect storm. Standing there feels like watching the sky come alive. The flashes are endless, the sound is deafening, and the entire horizon glows with energy. It's a reminder that our planet still holds power beyond human understanding. From burning craters and boiling rivers to islands that look like alien worlds, these places prove that Earth is full of surprises. Some are dangerous, others are beautiful, but all of them remind us how incredible and unpredictable our planet truly is. Which of these impossible places fascinated you the most? Tell me in the comments below. I read every one of them, and if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another adventure. On the left, you can watch 10 more times The Simpsons predicted the future, and on the right, check out top 10 incredible homes you won't believe exist.